Good morning, viewers, from me and the bumblebee. Sorry about the sun. I'm actually getting the sun. Anyway, sorry about this camp Hitler salute. It's a bit camp and it's not a Hitler salute. Don't you worry about it. It's just guarding the sun from my eye bobbles. I'd like to give a shout out before I get started to Gary Warburton up in Manchester. All right, Gary lad. Chin up, mate. Times are tough and all that. They're tough for me as well, mate. Let's dig in and we'll get through this together, mate. And happy birthday for today. I think it's the 18th of January today. Happy birthday, but you won't see this till next week. Right, I'm in two minds whether to go to my Anglo field or my old faithful that's been well sucked up. I might do a bit of both. Better straighten this arm up. So I was dithering which field to go to. My lovely old faithful, which is this one that's produced all kinds but is well bashed, or a Anglo field just down the lane. Put it on my Facebook. They said come to Old Faithful. There was at least 4 magpies up there a minute ago with all them crows, and there still is. Can't hardly see them. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy. Anyway, there's nice magpies up there. Let's get on the Old Faithful. Okay, so settings on this well hunted out pasture today. I've got to tweak them. Let's go into the menu. Disc, we'll leave it that. Sensitivity, I've got to try and give myself every option on here today. Gonna have it almost maxed out on 98. Frequency, I've been all over this, hundreds of hours, this field in 14.4, so I'm going to change that up as well. Yeah, and that'll be about it really. Same as for the rest of them. Iron volume 1, reactivity 2.5, audio response 4. Okay, no notch. Let's crack on. Come here. Hey, come here, Buster. This is 89, but on the XY screen, the line is just staying all jumbled up around the centre, and you can hear there's a little bit of an iron. It's a half sweet signal, but it's not quite good enough, viewers. I'm going to dig it because this field has been rinsed and even bad signals are hard to come by now. So I'm going to dig it anyway. Could be a good target, laying up against something else that's masking it a bit. We just never know. I found my medieval silver annular brooch and it was a nail signal one time, and there was a nail in the hole. So even bad signals can chuck up good finds in this hobby. They really can. Quite deep. It's about 6 or 7 inches at least. See if that's got it. Oh no, it's now definitely giving it away. I can't see it in the hole, but the target response from the pinpointer has got much bigger. And I think I just heard the spade touching iron, viewers, but literally it's hard to even get bad signals in this ground now. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I just don't care, viewers. The targets are so few and far between on this field now. I'm digging almost anything. And don't forget, by doing that a few months ago, I got a Viking axe We just don't know. We're actually metal detectives. We detect metals in the ground. We're not coin collectors or buyers. The hobby is metal detecting, viewers. Okay, viewers, I've set myself up on can you hear that? Just about hear that. It's broken, it's a nothing signal. And you've got to sweep through signals like that. That was my spade just then. You've got to sweep through signals like this, right through the 360 degrees to try and clean them up. It's doing nothing, it's giving me no numbers on the XY screen, and it's got a flat line that just goes out halfway into the middle of the XY screen. Now, I'm not saying this is for an absolute sure, a good target. Sometimes the mineralisation in the ground can do that, but it's so wispy. I have had the Edward penny hammered coin on this field at 12 inches on a similar signal. So yeah, elusive signals are the order of the day on here. And like I say, you got to sweep through at different angles. And I'm not even getting it now on that right angle, but let's try it, viewers, let's try it. Got to put my spade deep into the ground on this one, because I know if there is a valid target there and it's not just the ground itself tricking me, it's going to be something fairly deep. Let's see if the signal's cleaned up. No. Okay. Yeah. It's the signal when you get it, when you dig such an elusive target like that, you pop the clod, it can go one of two ways. The signal can clean up into a nice target. Well, three ways. It could clean up into a nice target, totally disappear, or dumb itself down into a not so good target. This is now sounding like a bit of coke, I think. So that's what I mean though, viewers. Really on the cutting edge on this field to get, if you dial back a few months ago on my videos, I've got a video on this field successfully finding deep hammered coins. I found a short cross one day on here and the groat just here, and I was literally, but that's a case in point. Now I've got this Synco mic and I can talk to the camera while I'm swinging over it and all that. That the Eddie penny I got here at 12 inches, exactly the same signal as that. So you really got to push it. If you want to get it on these fields that have been worked, you've got to push the envelope and be willing to lose out. You can't have something really good every time. Well, going back to that last signal and how obscure it was and turning out to be coke, I've just dug two similar signals, and the one before this was even worse, and it turned out to be a piece of metal about that big. And now I've just got that. Nothing amazing, I don't think. But yeah, I've got to chase these really elusive signals on this field now. Come on, Bumblebee. I'll give you some cake after. So I've got a target just up ahead, viewers. These are live digs, as in I've just identified the target, you know. Hey, Buster. And I'm on that 31 kilohertz, trying to pick up Buster! Buster, come here! Oh, he ruined the shot! At least he didn't knock the camera over, viewers. Sorry for shouting. I'm on that 31 kilohertz, seeing if it's going to pick up targets that the 14 kilohertz didn't, with the hundreds of hours. Look, this is what Bunty does, viewers. This is what I've got to put up with my little delightful bumblebee who drives you crackers on a daily basis. Blocks the camera, blocks the hole. Right, now that's on the top of the clod. That's giving a 51 with a solid, nice line on the XY. And I can see it there, it's just a bit of crubbles, bubbles. It's a bit of foil, viewers, but that frequency might be working in my favour, changing that frequency up. Sorry for shouting at Bumblebee. Sorry for him blocking the shot. I'm really glad that you've seen him, what he does. He literally steps on my hole as I'm digging him these days. Champion the Wonderbunt and old bumbling Anglo. We're going to crack on for another hour here, and if we don't get too many targets, we're going to jib off down the lane to the Canslow field to see if we get anything on that. Real metal detecting, viewers, real metal detecting. None of your fancy schmancy pantsy. I need to pay my mortgage, let's make a video. Okay, got another target, live target, just so you can hear these. Don't sound too bad, that. It's what I call sweet. A sweet mellow signal without any hint of iron. Could be like, could be a halfpence or something. It's got a slight chance of being a silver. Sweet, a sweet sounding target. Okay. I'm doing this so you can hear the audio. Some of you will be new, or you might be new to the Deus, or thinking of getting the Deus. A lot of this is just to show you stuff. I know I'm not telling any of you how to suck eggs, or you old guard who dug it all and that. That's banging now. It's clean. It's gone from a sweet to a banger. Could be half a can or something. Oh. The only good thing about that target then was it gave me an opportunity to explain a bit about the audio and the fact that it was a target. But apart from that, the target, you won't see it from there, but I'll be bringing it over if it was anything good. It's a bottle top. It does give me hope though that there's a few targets here that might be worth finding that we've missed. Bumblebee, Bumblebee, come here, Bumblebee. Watch out, my bubba. It takes me a minute to set up my tripod and activate my Synco mic. So I'm not showing you every live target today. I won't get enough targets in, they're hard enough to find. Well, I've just got that at 7 or 8 inches. A squashed pellet. This is how iffy the targets are that I'm chasing, like that first one I showed you earlier. And don't forget, I haven't got a big coil, but to get an Edward hammered penny on that 9-inch coil at 12 inches down, which I have done on this field, you got to chase all kinds of just hints of a signal. Not even proper signals, just a hint of a signal. I've got another signal here. It's another banger. There's one or two bangers up this top end where we ain't. Oh, that's because we're by that gate, and I have come up and down here, but the reason I might have missed one or two of them was because there was so many of them. But we've got most of the bangers off this field. We've got most of these bangers, but obviously that's a digger all day. Nice decent line coming in between 80 and 84. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, sorry viewers if am I blocking the shot, because I might be blocking the microphone signal as well. That was about 6 inches down, whatever. Oh no. 6 inches down banger. I'm not getting my hopes up, viewers. I need to show you what this is, because it's trying to be, this is trying to be a first gold of 2023 on my beautiful old faithful field that I'd not give up on. I'd not give up on this field at all, because just so many high status finds, but I was only going to drop on it once on a blue moon, have a quick hour here and there, because it's hard going. But if it rewards you, it can reward you very nicely. I can't see the screen on the phone, so I don't know whether we are getting this very well there. Obviously I can't zoom it from this side on the phone. Are you seeing any of that? Are you seeing any of it? It's either a lucky bag ring. I'll keep it in the cloud now and spin this camera around, or it's gold. Don't know whether you're seeing that. I'll get this camera sorted. I've just wiped a bit of mud off that front bit so you can see it, viewers. I don't know whether there's garnets in there or it's just holes where stones have fell out. I'm going to go and take this over to the trough. Oh, I don't think it is. I think it's a lucky bag ring. Oh, but anyway, on my worked out field to get a heart stopper like that, well, I'm taking a big risk here, viewers. I've literally got my phone. You can see it's on a little tiny tripod. And look at that. Possible gold ring. Possible gold ring. Sitting on the ice. Oh, the ice is much thicker. I've got to push the ice down. And Bunty's gone missing somewhere. So, oh, he's there. He's all right. But my metal detector is right up the top end of this field. You can't see it now. Oh my God, it might be gold. This might be gold. Oh my! Oh, what's that? Is that mud? Or is that where it's coming off? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still guessing to just... It's definitely well damaged, whatever it is. Sorry about this. But, yeah, it's well damaged. But is it something like treasure or whatnot? I don't know. Is it? It might be gold, you know. I don't know. Oh, we're still recording. Oh, it's a good job I bought an iPhone 11, innit? Right, I'm going to stop this and clean it properly and clean my phone. We're still recording. Clean my phone and all that whatnot, as well as the ring. Don't know whether it's a lucky bag ring. Go the ancient one that's only I don't know yet, viewers. Well, when my iPhone 11 went in, that was plugged into it, and I've got no idea whether they're waterproof, but it's still working, the Synco. And on my way up, walking up, because my machine's still over there right by the gate, anyone can see it, I hope they don't rob it. On the way up, I was struck by something all of a sudden. It weighs absolutely nothing, viewers. And then I've noticed that I don't think that is a brake there. It literally is a lucky bag ring. But boy did that get me going, viewers. It got me going in the clod, didn't it? You can see why. And it just shows you it's all good fun, and this field will still have stuff on it. Still might have a bit of go. What a bloomin' carry on, viewers. My machine's up there by the gate, been up there 15 minutes now on its own. I hope it's there when I get back. Drop my blooming Synco part of the mic with my iPhone 11 in the trough. It's the first time I've tested anything to do with waterproofness on iPhone 11s. Luckily the Synco, as it stands just now, is still working. But yeah, all blooming hell, all for a lucky bag ring. I'm walking back, is it there? I can't see yet. Just got to go. Oh yes, it's still there. Deus still there. So I asked my Facebook mates and viewers what field I should go on today, and they said go on my Old Faithful. So we've had some fun on it. I ain't got the Synco plugged in at the minute, it's not too windy. AC/DC was playing on the car radio on the way up here today. Whole lot of Rosie. I was singing a whole lot of Bunty, down, a whole lot of Bunty. Yeah, so still got a few hours yet. I'll have another half hour at least on Old Faithful, see if she can give me the proper gold. And then I might go to the slow field. First coin of the day after that gold false alarm. I'm tempted to actually just stay here, even though Bunty's barking. Stay on this one, because if it's chucking up targets, you're always one step closer to a banger on here. There's a high ratio of bangers to just average targets on this field. So if it's giving me signals, I'm going to stay on it. Yeah, quite lively today, this well worked out field. I thought that was a Tudor button at first, but it's got that sort of... Still think it might have a bit of age to it though. Not sure what it is. Sorry about the bumble. The bumble rumble. Is that you barking? Are you barking? Oh no, it must be him. Is that you? That was you, weren't it? Was it you? She's been chucking that thing right up. He started here and he pushed it, and I kept stopping him from tipping it. It's ended up right up on the fence, and he nearly chucked it into the next field, but I think he's starting to eat it now. We've got contrary Bunty with us today, barking, walking off all over the place, losing his dad, chucking his food everywhere. I think it was a sign that AC/DC on in the car. I think that was a request for Bunty today. He's a rock and roll hedonist. Right, I just popped the button. Oh, it's like the front of a button. I've been giving it trying to give it a good clean and that. You can see by the crown there that predates like George V and all that. That's going into the 1800s, that. Not sure which one or what that actually is. Don't think it says GPO for General Post Office. Don't think so, but you know, is it a king cipher, or is it something else? I'm not sure, but it could be quite early, that. Any info, anybody thinks they know what that is, give us a shout please. not too far from that button. I haven't really moved off much. I think I've gone about 3 foot. Wonder if this has got the back on. That other one did not have its back on, it was just the front of it. I'll give this one a bit of a wash and we'll see if it's the same type. Although this one's got its back on, it's in much poorer condition on the front. But I think it is. I think, yeah, you see the crown there, a little bit of the gold gild in the crown there, and more writing underneath. So it's just off the same uniform, which is interesting. I wonder what else he lost. Oh, my little bumblebee, look at him. No, but it's good because I've been all over this many times, as you've all seen me. You've seen me dig. I dug a Charles I hammered there. I've dug lots of stuff here. But maybe the higher frequency is just helping ping out some of these targets today. Oh, Bunty's shaking. I'll have to go for a walk and warm you up, Bunt. There you go, viewers. No more live digs at the minute. I'm not even putting my Synco mic in just now, because if I don't have to plug it in and set the tripod up and all that, it's quicker for me to get these things out the ground. I don't need to do it because there's no wind just now, but I need to hurry because Bumba's been shaking a little bit. So yeah, just a modern 10p, but a fairly sweet sounding, deep sounding target. Not modern 10p, one of the old ones. Alright, I'm going to give you a cuddle, Bunt, and then we'll think about making our way off very soon. Just see if we can nick something in the last 20 minutes. Just shows you how much, this is one of the main walkways, how many times we've walked that. Coming on and off the field as well. I think it's just an old halfpence, but I'll give it a quick rub just in case it's a token or something, but I think it's only an old halfpence. Well, it's old, and I was thinking maybe some sort of token because of those marks, but I don't know whether that's just wearing the ground. But I can just feel it in my hand. It's old. It's all knobbly under the thumb, you know. So yeah, it'll be probably a halfpence from the 1700s or something. Proof positive that the ground will never run out of finds. That's my second 20p of the day. That was just there. Somebody, a dog walker's dropped that bunt. Somebody walking a bunt has dropped it, Bunt. But there's only one bunt. How many bunts can we get in this clip? I don't know. Bunt. Making our way down this field slowly. Oh, Bunty's still shaking. Oh, I've got to give you another cuddle, Bunt. We're going soon. Sun's going down. No idea what that's off. It's got a goldy look to it. I can't judge by the weight of it because it's got dirt in. I don't think it'll be gold though, do you? Let me see if I can zoom in. No idea what that's off, viewers. Taking all my layers off, getting my wellies off to put my trainers on. And although it's not been raining today, and I knew it wasn't, it's quite muddy kneeling down there, so I put the over trousers on, whatever you call them, the waterproofs. And that was in my side pocket of my combat type kicks underneath. And I forgot to put it in my pocket when I was coming out today. So technically, viewers, I have to say that that's the best find of the day. A bit of chocolate at the end of the day when I'm absolutely shagged. I hope you enjoyed this video, viewers. I'm trying to get my channel moving again now. So I'll put that over there so you can't see me eating. cut many minutes later. Yeah, I'm trying to get my channel moving again now. You might have noticed, I know we're only still at halfway through January, but I am getting out. I'm watching the weather all the time and just getting out when I can. Get these videos out, try and get some finds in my finds box in the house as well, in case the bailiffs come. You know, just a little bit of whatever in it. So I'm trying to get some momentum, viewers. But what I have noticed is, because I was like ill for like months last year, and then we had that really cold snap recently for at least 2 weeks, my views have slacked right off. It's like the tide's gone out. So I'll keep doing the channel going forward the next few months and that, and I'll see if there's not much interest in it, I might as well just not be filming and try and get a few more finds in case them bailiffs come knocking, because it's actually 2023 that we live in. So hopefully the views pick up a bit more, hopefully, and then I'll keep on trucking. Anyway, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. All right, viewers, love you all from me and Bunty.